In today's video, I'm going to show you what a model is and how you can use them to communicate easily with database tables in Laravel. A model is a tool that creates a communication interface with a database. So in this tutorial, I will show you how we can use the model to change the database tables. So first, I'm going to integrate a database table. For that, you need to go to the terminal. And inside the terminal, we need to write the following command. So php artisan make migration followed by the name of your database. For me, it's going to be student. And then you will see migration created successfully. To change the migration file, you need to go to database migrations. And here you will find our newly created migration. So inside in here, you will have two functions. The up function will run up our table in case of a migration, or it will basically create the table, and the down function, on the other hand, will roll back our table. So now I'm going to start integrating the schema. So I'm going to go to this one. I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste it inside here. So I'm going to delete all of that. And I'm going to replace this with a table name student. As attributes, I'm going to add a string for the attribute name. And I'm going to do that for the class as well. So now we are also required to add something inside the down function. To do that, I am going to copy this line here and I'm going to paste it out. Then I'm going to replace this with a table name student, and then I will save the file. So once we have saved the migration file, we need to migrate fresh our changes. To do that, we need to run php artisan migrate fresh inside our terminal. And as you can see, the migration student has been run. So now I'm going to check whether the table has been created successfully. So I'm going to refresh the page. And as you can see, we have the new table named student. So I'm going to click on that. As you can see, we have the attributes that we have added inside the migration file, together with the created at and updated at attributes from the timestamp method. So now that we have our database table created successfully, I am going to create the model. To do that, we need to type php artisan make model followed by the name, which is going to be student. Hit on enter and then you will see model created successfully. To go to the model directory, we need to go to app and inside the models, then you will see our newly created student. So click on that. So inside here, we need to create the link with the database table. So to do that, we will need to write a protected variable called table. And then we need to set it equal to the table name, which is student. So now that we are done with the model, we need to create our logic. So for that, I am going to create a controller first. So php artisan make controller. And this controller is going to be named student controller. So now that we have created the controller, we need to go inside the HTTP folder, then inside controllers. And as you can see, we have our newly created controller. So inside here, I'm going to use our models. So app/models, and then our model name, which is student. So now inside the class body, I'm going to write a function named addStudent. And inside it, I'm going to add two parameters, so name and the other one for class. Then inside the function body, I am going to create a variable called student, and then I will set it equal to the student model. So now to add something to the attribute name, you will need to write the student variable, so student arrow name. And this one is going to be set equal to the parameter name. So we will apply the same thing with class. So student class set equal to the parameter class. So now that we have that, we need to write the save method on the variable class. So the save method will store the data that we are getting from the parameters to the database table. So now the next step is to create our route. So for that, we need to go to the routes file. And inside here, we need to use the controller that we have created. So use app/http/controllers/student controller. So now I'm going to write the route. So route get inside the URI, I'm going to type add/name/class. Then I'm going to call the add student method from the controller class. So student controller, and inside the string, I'm going to copy the add student. So now the route is done. Now what we need to do is test the app. So I'm going to write /add/Seth Parker, and then I'm going to type /history. Hit on enter, and if you see this means that the request has been sent. So I'm going to check the student table. As you can see, we have these records added to the table. So this is how we can use models in Laravel to update database tables. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time.